Brittany and Connor found themselves deep in the shadows of the tunnel, their breaths mingling with the scent of damp earth. Connor leaned in close, his voice barely a whisper above the distant rumble of water. "Brittany, we've done the hardest part, but now comes the riskiest. The king's habits are predictable. He indulges in a root beer float every night before bed, right after the clock strikes 10. Sneak into the kitchen, pour the spell of incontinence into his drink, and our mission will be one step closer to success. But, my brave friend, you must be cautious." Brittany nodded, her eyes reflecting determination. "I won't let you down, Connor. I can do this." The tunnel led her to a small opening beneath the castle kitchen. Climbing up the narrow pipe, she emerged into the bustling heart of the castle. The aroma of spices and roasting meats wafted through the air as she cautiously made her way towards the kitchen. Inside, the head chef barked orders, orchestrating the final touches of the grand feast. With a heart pounding like a drum, Brittany waited for the opportune moment. When the chef turned away to check on a bubbling pot, she seized her chance. Swift as a shadow, Brittany approached the king's root beer float. With practiced precision, she poured the spell of incontinence into the glass. The liquid vanished without a trace, leaving no evidence behind. Brittany's heart raced with a mix of adrenaline and triumph. She slipped out of the kitchen, her steps light as a feather, and descended back into the tunnel. Reuniting with Connor and Malcolm, she relayed her success, her eyes shining with a mixture of relief and pride. However, Malcolm wore a thoughtful expression. "Brittany, though the king may be incontinent, we need undeniable proof. I have a loyal spy, Lenny, a giant cockatiel with sharp eyes and keen instincts. I sent him to watch the king discreetly, to learn more about his condition." Days passed in anxious anticipation, the trio waiting in Connor's hideout. Finally, Lenny returned, his feathers ruffled with the intensity of his mission. He perched on Malcolm's shoulder, his bright eyes conveying a story without words. "The royal court knows of the king's condition," Malcolm revealed, his voice low and grave. "They secretly ship in diapers every Saturday at precisely noon, but the king's vanity persists. His diapers are monogrammed, a testament to his pride." Brittany's brow furrowed in thought. "So, how do we prove it to the subjects of the kingdom?" Malcolm's eyes gleamed with determination. "We must infiltrate the castle once more. This time, we need to acquire one of the king's monogrammed diapers. With that undeniable evidence, the people will have no choice but to accept the truth." The trio hatched a plan, their minds working in harmony. Stealthily, they snuck back into the castle, their every move calculated. Guided by Lenny's surveillance, they navigated the maze of corridors until they reached the king's private chambers. Inside, they found a collection of monogrammed diapers, neatly stacked and bearing the royal emblem. Brittany carefully selected one, her fingers trembling slightly as she did so. This diaper would be the undeniable proof they needed. With the prized diaper in their possession, they retreated, their mission accomplished. Now, armed with irrefutable evidence, they were prepared to reveal the king's secret to his subjects. Their hearts beat with a mix of apprehension and resolve as they made their way back to the people. The truth was a double-edged sword, capable of freeing the kingdom from the grip of prejudice, yet also bound to shatter the illusion of their once invincible ruler. The next chapter of their adventure awaited, a chapter that would decide the fate of the Toilet Kingdom and its people. Together, they stood on the precipice of change, ready to confront the truth and usher in a new era of acceptance.